Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. And hey, in this video, welcome to Lake Ozark area. We've been last week talking about different areas around the lake, right? Places to live, pros and cons. We did an overview online, kind of clicking and scrolling, and now we wanted to get out into the area, actually try to show you as much of these different parts of the lake as we possibly can, and talk a little bit about, pros and cons and things to think about, and knowing that everybody is different, right? So the reasons why you're purchasing, your needs, your wants, your everything is going to be different, which is why it's important to figure out which part of the lake is going to be the best for you, right? And what we want to do is we want to start up towards the northern part of the lake. So, Lake Ozark is a unique area. So let's pull up a map. And as you realize that this lake from an aerial perspective looks like an ancient Chinese dragon. So we're always talking about the head, the neck, the belly, the legs, the tail of the dragon. And right now we are up at the head of the dragon right by Bagnell Dam. And this is kind of one of the heart areas of the lake. There's also what's known as the strip. And so here in a little bit, I'll throw the drone around so we can show you some B-roll of this area, show you some homes in this area. But this is a very, very popular area. And so again, depending on what you're looking for, if you want to be kind of close to amenities and you want to be close to the scene and you got to kind of be close to the heart of the lake, this is going to be a phenomenal option for you. So there's a ton of stuff to do. I think one of the biggest pros of this area is the amenities, restaurants and kid-friendly activities and adventure stuff and bars and lakeside fun. Like, there's endless opportunity for that kind of entertainment, right? We're also close to state parks. We're close to golf courses. You're close to everything. And so super cool area to possibly consider or put on your list. So Lake Ozark is going to be, kind of again, that location that's going to be an easily convenient to a lot of things. And what you have is Highway 54 that runs north and south right past this area. And so easy access and convenience to, obviously places around here, but if you had to go down into Camdenton or, up to Jefferson City, or maybe you're going to Branson or, going over to St. Louis or Kansas City, it's an easy access point for getting around roadside, and obviously if you're living close to the lake or if you are on the lake up here, another thing is you're going to have easy access to all of the bars and restaurants and all of that lake fun because there's a lot of it up in this area. So those are a lot of pros and a lot of benefit for living up here. I think depending again on who you are, if you flip that, some of the cons could be the same thing, right? Because it's a very desirable area, it's very popular, it's close to all of these things. It can also sometimes feel a little congested, right? So you will have a busier roadway when it comes to, especially that peak season, right? Memorial Day to Labor Day. You'll have busier roads because there's a lot more influx of tourism that comes into this area, and also busier waterways. And so if you like to be out on the water, and depending on what your water activity is, this is going to be a busier, heavier trafficked area. So bigger waves and might need a bigger boat, right? So don't try to go canoeing unless it's flat and calm like this. And so just some kind of things to consider and think about, right? I think, depending on if this is a permanent kind of single family residence move for your family and you're relocating permanently, maybe it's a vacation home or a rental home, all those things are going to do really, really well in this area just because, again, it's a super desirable area. It's very popular. You're close to the scene and everything. So there's a lot of draw and attraction here. This area is also, depending on, the type of property you're looking for, the single family homes in this area are going to be at the, higher price point, right? So as we talk these next few weeks, we're going to be talking about Lake Ozark, Village of Four Seasons, Osage Beach. Again, all of those are kind of, again, that heart of the lake. And so with that is high desirability, right? The demand is high. And so the price point's going to be a little higher as well. But for what you get in the location that you're in, lakefront property, dock out the back, amazing scene and easy access to everything. Obviously, it's going to be very desirable. Price point could be a little bit higher, but you're going to have a lot of choices and options. And another thing to think about if you're in that retirement stage, and we talk to a lot of folks who are looking to relocate, retire permanently, phenomenal area. These next 3 weeks are going to be probably the best videos for those looking to retire and potentially want to retire into a condo type property, right? There's a ton of condominiums in Lake Ozarks, Village of Four Seasons, Osage Beach, this entire head, neck, belly area of the lake. There are tons of condo options. And so easily to be able to get into those properties where the HOA takes care of everything. It has amenities like pools and gyms and other things. That's a big desire if you're in the retirement stage and you don't want to have to obviously upkeep a property. There's also some golf courses up in this area. So those that like to still be active and in nature and have that outdoor recreation life, this is again a phenomenal area to be because you're close to everything. So you come down, you get nestled into this area, you build roots, you find commonality, you find your people that love to do the same things that you do. It's got to be one of the best places to kind of look for your particular property because you'll have plenty of options. And again, it's that ease and convenience. If you want to be close to grocery stores, if you have to be maybe close to some medical facilities, retail shops, coffee shops, all those things that you might need closer than if you were further down the lake where I live, right? So I've mentioned it before, we're way down the tail, 42.5-mile marker. So it takes us 40 minutes just to drive up to this area. It would take probably an hour and a half to do it by boat. So for us, we're further extended away. We would love to have the convenience of being closer, but then you have some of those other factors to think about again too. Higher tourism area, higher traffic, busier waterways, stuff like that. But man, I hope this video was somewhat helpful in just trying to get an aerial picture of what and where Lake Ozark is. Obviously, in correlation to a lot of the amenities, it's super close. It's close to all of those outdoor recreational lifestyle that you want to live. Some things, right? Busier waterways, busier roadways. You have that influx of tourism that comes in during, that peak season time frame. So some things to think about and consider. Again, we wanted to get out and about, show you a little bit more of this area. It's been winter time. We've been cooped up inside, and now that it's starting to feel like spring and there's a little bit more energy around the lake and it's starting to wake up, obviously that's why we wanted to get out and start to show you some things. So Lake Ozark is this week. We're going to jump into Village of Four Seasons, Osage Beach, go down to Camdenton, Sunrise Beach. We're going to go down the tail. So we're going to try to show you as much of this stuff as we can. I love making these videos and trying to show you this area and connect the dots for you. But of course, I would love to help you with any of your relocation or real estate needs. So give me a call, shoot me a text, write me an email. Let's jump on a Zoom call together if we can. I would love to put together a home search for you and obviously help answer any questions that you might have. So I hope this video was helpful and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.